Workflow Plus lets you set up multiple job reports that can be run against completed jobs. The email integration system allows you to send your reports to whoever needs them with complete flexibility. To set integrations, you must have either owner, administrator or editor permissions. Start by navigating to the integration settings by going to the dashboard, navigating to the settings cog, clicking on that, and then selecting integrations. From this panel, you can view all integrations that have been set up, if any, and whether they are email or HTTP. To open the integrations panel, click on the integration you would like to view. This will open up the main panel. From here, you can view all of the details associated with the integration, including how many times it has been run. To create a new integration from scratch, select the plus button on the integrations panel. Firstly, you'll need to give the integration a name. And you would select Email Trigger from the drop-down arrow. Hit Create. Then you'll need to configure the integration. Select the arrow on the Configure button. Enter the name of the recipients that will be receiving a copy of the report and the email once the jobs have been completed. You can enter multiple recipients here if necessary. You can also toggle the Send Copy to User button on or off, as may be required. PDF requirement, there are 3 options. Don't send PDF. Use this if you do not want to include a report as part of the integration email. An email is simply sent stating the job has been completed, but it won't include the PDF. To send the PDF, images and videos can sometimes take a while to sync up to the server, depending on your connectivity in the field. Image thumbnails may not be imperative for your report, and you may require the report to be sent quite quickly after the job has been completed. If so, you can select this option. Or you could choose to delay for 5 minutes and then send the PDF. Images and video thumbnails may be imperative to the report, and therefore it might be a good idea to select this option and wait for the image and video thumbnails to sync to the server before sending the report. And then select the report template that you would like to use. It may be that you've set up your own customized report templates, or alternatively you can use the system default. Once you have configured the integration, you'll be taken back to the main integration details screen. From there, you can enable or disable the integration by toggling the button on or off as required. Finally, associate the integration with one or more workflows by updating the conditions. By default, the integration will fire for all workflows. However, if you want to associate the integration with specific workflows, click on the arrow and select which ones you would like to include. You can also select workflows by tag. If you enter one or more workflow tags, the system will look for any workflows with those tags including, and the integration will fire for those workflows accordingly. For example, if you have multiple workflows tagged with maintenance, you can fire this integration for all of those workflows without having to manually specify them as individual workflows. To test an email integration once it's been set up, simply click on the bug icon up here and follow the required steps. You can also archive an integration if it's no longer needed, or you can copy it to apply it to something else. Integrations can also be viewed via the relevant workflow. If you go to the Workflows panel on the left-hand side and select the workflow, this will open up the workflow panel, and then you would choose View Integrations. Here you can see the report showing Job Complete integration which we've just set up. You can create integrations directly from specific workflows by going to the relevant workflow, viewing the information panel, coming down to View Integrations, and to the right you'll see a plus button here. You can then give it a name, choose the integration type, and hit Create. By setting up an integration directly from a workflow, you'll see that the workflow is automatically assigned to the integration here. It does not need to be added manually. You will, however, need to add the recipients, confirm the type of report that's being sent, and enable the integration for it to work.